So welcome to this new YouTube video on our channel. Today I'm very excited to introduce you something we've been working on over the past couple of weeks and we are finally launching it. And yeah, this video will be about this new cool feature, this very valuable dashboard. And I would say let's jump right into it. So we are bringing to the world, bringing to e-commerce influencer tracking like it should be. And we are launching our new influencer tracking module, our dashboards. Today, I will show you how we are solving the struggle of inaccurate tracking and stress, chaos in influencer marketing, because most brands are using like inferior tools or spreadsheets. And today I will show you also how we create scalable workflows here and use AI tracking to scale our influencer marketing. So let's dive into it. First point, the problems with influencer tracking. So the first problem are discount codes and UTM tags. Why? Let's jump into that topic. So discount codes are only relevant for the time frame of the corporation. So you have a corporation with an influencer, maybe you bought a story, and the discount code will be visible for 28 hours or 48 hours, depends if they are doing a reminder or anything. So there's a very, very short time frame. You can activate user, convert user, and also track them because the code will be visible only for a couple of hours if it's like a one-time corporation or if it's like a one-time deal. And the other point is that discount codes get easily leaked on third-party pages where you can find like discountcodes.com or anything. So this is a big problem, and that's why discount codes are inaccurate. They might be accurate for a short time frame, but they're inaccurate for a longer time frame. And today's customer journeys are way more complex. We will dive into that just in a second. But this is why discount codes is an inferior tracking solution for influencer. Second tracking opportunity are UTM tags for Google Analytics. And the problem here is that only like direct sessions with last click, you can track them. So if a person swipes up in the influencer stories or clicks on the link and buys directly in the shop, then you might have a tracking parameter there, but this is only a very small segment of users and conversions. So you will be underreporting here drastically and you will not know the real effect of this performance. So the big point is customer journeys are way more complex than those two methods to track influencers. What do I mean with that? People see your brand for the first time in influencer story. They're not directly buying. They might be clicking, then they are on the shop, then they will wait a few days. Maybe they get some retargeting ads of Meta and so on. So you have a longer customer journey, especially if you want new customers and you want to activate new audiences. This is not a thing of 24 hours, 48 hours, especially if you want to be profitable, you need a higher AOV, average order value. And that's why it's very, very important to understand that customer journeys are way more complex and are getting longer and longer because of AOV and because of the need of unlocking new audiences. And that's why it's very important to judge influencer marketing, not on a 24, 48 hour attribution window like discount codes, but more on methods that can track influencer performance for several days or even weeks, because you want to activate new people and influencers are a typical first click, a first touch. And you are flying blind in your influencer marketing if you don't understand what the effects of a corporation are on a weekly or monthly time frame. That's very, very important. So none of the above methods can track over several days and weeks, and that's the big problem. And this is like this is the dilemma of influencer marketing tracking currently. Another problem are there are no plug-and-play dashboards. So often influencer teams or brand owner or agencies, they use Google Sheets to track everything manually, or they use like inferior tools which don't have the right tracking, just plug and play into their dashboards. And this is like causing a lot of chaos, a lot of manual time-consuming work, which is basically unnecessary in today's world where we can like have so many opportunities with pre-built solutions. So this brings us to the next point, the solution we built for influencer marketing, and now it's getting really excited. Let's dive into it. Accurate tracking through Tracify AI tracking technology. So what we did is we used the same tracking technology that we use for tracking our Meta, Google, TikTok ads, so our performance marketing, to use the same tracking technology to track also our influencers with that. That makes a lot of sense, because then we can also judge influencers more like we judge meta ads. For example, in meta ads, we judge them on a 7-day attribution window. Why wouldn't we not judge influencers on a 7-day attribution window? And this is very important to understand, and that's why we also did that. What we offer you is basically very accurate tracking, different attribution models, for example, influencer first click or last click, where you can like actually check, okay, how many people clicked on the URL in the story and then went to the shop and bought directly, or also who clicked on the story and bought then 2 weeks later and had several touch points in between with Meta, Google, TikTok, and so on. So to understand really, okay, what's the activation effect of this influencer? And we build it for realistic customer journeys with longer attribution windows. And in today's world, products, especially products in a higher AOV segment, for example, 70, 80 euros, they're not bought within hours. People are way more careful. You have this wallet gatekeeper. And that's why we have a 2-day, 7-day, 14-day, 28-day, 60-day conversion attribution window. And this makes attribution way more realistic. Also, what we offer is our AI attribution. So we understand perfectly, if you want the machine to decide, and understand perfectly, okay, which impact did this click inside of the influencer marketing Cosmos had. And the AI is basically deciding for you what's worth every click, and you don't need a model here. So this is something we're releasing currently. There are a few videos that you can find here on the channel which are about AI attribution, AI behavior attribution. All right, let's look at it, how that looks in reality or in our dashboard. So you can see our dashboard and you can see, okay, here we have our influencer dashboard, and you can see we have here attribution window 28-day, attribution reporting date, conversion date, attribution first click. And you can see here all the corporations. This corporation cost 13,000 euros, made 20,000 euros, so ROI of 1.6. This, for example, cost 4,000 euros and made 14,000 euros, 3.6. So this is basically like optimizing meta ads. You just look into your dashboard and you see, okay, who is bringing which ROI to the table, and based on your attribution, and not based on, I don't know, discount codes that get leaked, that get sent around, that are only available for 24 and 48 hours. So you really understand, okay, they activated this group of people, they bought, and it doesn't matter if they bought directly or like 3 days later and Googled the brand and clicked on the Google ad and maybe didn't know even the discount code anymore. And this makes it very, very powerful to optimize your influencer marketing with. So next point is workflow. Let me show you how the workflow works and how easy it is to work with the Tracify influencer dashboard. So we have here an influencer. So you basically add an influencer, name of the influencer, contact mail. You can add all profiles here, and then you just create them. And then you have like an entity, which is like this influencer. And based on this influencer, you create a corporation. And this corporation, you select the influencer, you give it a corporation name, for example, influencer A, corporation A name, product B, date XYZ. Then you can also enter the date as well. So you can do it here, but you also have to do it here, just for like how you want to name everything. That's up to you. Then you select the placement. So where is the corporation shown? Then you set your cost. And these costs are very, very important, because then we can directly tell you the ROI. So you don't have to like calculate everything in spreadsheets and so on. You can directly see the ROI in the ads manager, and you don't have to go to Shopify, get a report of the discount codes, then get a report of the URL tags, then upload them in a spreadsheet, then select the columns and so on. You just like simply put it in here, and then you can generate a link, and this link will be tracked by us. And then you can perfectly track every click and every purchase that comes from that link over the next couple of weeks. So if you click on the link, we will track the user. And then if the person buys directly, we will know that. But also if the person buys 3 days, 14 days later, we will also know this person clicked on the link before. So you generate the link, and this link, you should need to send this link directly to your influencer, and they should then use it to tag your website. Very easy, very easy. And then you have basically your corporations, and then you can analyze your corporation like you saw in the first frame. And we will also show you a entire influencer marketing dashboard summarized. For example, in this case, we spent over the last, I think 30 days set 45,000 on influencer marketing. We made 105,000 CPO, ROI, and we can also, if we want to calculate only the new customer rate and the customer acquisition cost, you can just put the settings in here in your ads manager. And you could also select the AI mode here to understand, okay, what's like the AOI attribution here. And yeah, this makes a lot of sense to just like analyze your entire influencer marketing. How are they doing? And it's like pretty similar to Facebook ads, but instead of having campaigns, ad set, and ads, you have influencers and corporations basically. And this makes it very, very easy to steer your influencer marketing efficiently. And that's how that looks on influencer level. So for example, you have cost here. For example, with this influencer, we spent 13,000. With this influencer, we spent 10,000. With this influencer, we spent 7,900. So this is the influencer level. And for the influencer, we have here the corporation level. So we see, okay, this is a story placement. We have here the link. This generated so many. So you can also always like check which influencer performs best. And then you can check also which corporation of the influencer performed best. And you can also look, okay, which corporation within several influencers, how they did perform. This is like a lot of possibilities to analyze your performance and enhance your budget allocation. And for example, you would probably spend more here because you made like a ROI of 4.4, which is very, very good, or 3.6. Here, only 1.5. So yeah, this is very, very valuable for influencer marketing. All right. That's the solution we built. So in summary, what we did, we put accurate tracking with realistic attribution windows inside of the influencer marketing universe and unlocked therefore a lot of new insights and a lot of new workflows that can be enhanced. You have much better budget decisions with higher ROI. So you can say, okay, this influencer performed over 2 weeks much better and like attracted a lot of new customers. That's why they are buying not in the first 24 hours, but maybe in the first week, because you need to retarget them as well. And also you save a lot of time in terms of workflow, manual work, time-consuming work, and you have no chaos in analytics and influencer management anymore. So that's why this dashboard is very valuable, and it's plug and play with all other channels, and the spend of this will come to our marketing channel dashboard, our marketing overview dashboard. You can see directly how the channel performs in comparison to the other channels, and this makes steering budget for e-commerce brands way more easy and way more efficient. And this is what we signed up for. All right, that's it. If you're interested in that, book a free demo with one of our experts and we will show you how that can look for you. And then see you in the next video. Bye-bye.